Alright, folkens, da er vi tilbake igjen. Vi har endelig klart oss å skrape sammen litt tid til å kunne fortsette på Pokémon Legends CA. For de som lurte, så er jeg nå på Fortnite Simpsons-sesongen på nivå 59. Så det er kjekt. Der er vi, vet du. Jeg må bare si liksom å si at jeg husker ikke 100% hvor vi er nå. Husker at vi er gjennom sånn der... vi battlet Zygarde, kommer til rank B. Men hvor er vi nå? Summons from Vinny. Let's just go with it. Se hva som skjer. Der klarte jeg når jeg skulle flytte litt på meg og bare kaste en Pokémon ut i det ville. Jeg håper Pokémon-fyreren min fikser det for meg. Stod det til nye Wild Zones forresten. Det er mye her vi kan fange etterpå. Det er også nå kommet beskjed om at DLC-en kommer 10. desember. Så kanskje vi må steppe litt opp hvis vi skal bli ferdig innen den tid. Fortsetter vi eventyret med DLC-en da. At det gikk. Jesus. Duskstone, han skal vi cherishe her. Klarer oss bort til en ball der. Nei. På ingen måte. På ingen måte. Nå hopper vi litt opp her. Er vi inne på en eller annen zone her nå? Nei, det er vannet. Kanskje vi kan ta oss. Fatt meg en experience, så farlig var den. Jeg har så lyst til å ri på en Pokémon. Jeg håper at DLC-en åpner opp for noe sånt. Tilbake da. Kom igjen. Et tak vi kan gå på, sier jeg aldri nei til. Det er jo det gøyeste var. Denne byen. innsida på de greiene. Nei, fuck det da. Who's this guy? Gidda, talk to Foco. Hva har du for oss? Feel the energy. When you have your Pokemon use focus energy, the attacks are more likely to be critical hits. The idea of my Pokemon using focus energy doesn't scare you silly. Let's battle. Okay. Let me know when you're ready to go. Let's go battle now. If you're not too scared of focus energy, let's battle. Sure, no fear here. That's the spirit. Let's do this. The side missions not play are fairly easy, so let's just do it. Dragonite. Seipa! Hvorfor tok du vekk Beedrill i stedet? Jesus. Det er for lett. For lett. Guess relying on my super energy to win the day was a huge mistake. God, you beat my high energy tactics and my Pokemon focus energy. Incredible. Like I said, focus energy makes the user attacks more likely to be critical hits. So what happens if you combine it with moves that are already likely to land critical hits, huh? Or if you combine it with items that raise your critical hit ratio. Oh boy, I need to get back to the office right now and run some experiments. Gotta take some deep breaths to focus on my own energy first though. 3, ha! There, perfect focus. Jesus. This fucking guy. Fick ni aldrig någon Ultra Ball som mamma? Vad är det? Both here. Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What did you need me and Stinkin' for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. Okay. Får jag lov att vinna shoppen i Mansa? Så det har varit högst önskelig. Här går vi rätt på cutscenes. Ma'am, I brought Team MC's leader Tony and her teammate Stinkin' as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tony, Stinkin'. The two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day along with a gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So, it wasn't true, right? What the trainer was saying? You mean his claim that the Pokémon flocking to Lumios are part of some plot by our company? Of course, that's incorrect. Jävlig sös uppförsel. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokémon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokémon that have undergone rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense? After the incident 5 years ago, Lumio City was hemorrhaging people and property values were in free fall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find business willing to take on the project, and so it fell to my company, Sordico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokémon, a place where wild Pokémon could live alongside humans. There were concerned for some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to the city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting that strange power which we call Mega Power in all corners of Lumio City. At the same time, wild Pokémons were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to this power, and now we have rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumios once more. Don't worry, Team MC will help get all this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg pardon, ma'am. It seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me for just one moment. It is thanks to Vinny that I came to know of As, which also led me to your group, Team MC, and to me asking so much of your children now. As if we wouldn't want to help to save the people and Pokemon of Lumios. We're glad to help, right, Snicken? Yeah, we'll protect everyone. Thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will. Which means we better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before we go, Tony. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumios searching for someone your memory could be the clue I need. Now if you'll excuse us, please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of Mega Power. I will email you all of the details as usual. Leave it to us. This is what Team MC is here for. We're gonna make Lumio City that people and Pokemon can share, like you were saying, man. Come on, Stinkin, we're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. Litt Megastones er greit da, til da når vi får tak i Pokémonene. Men vi har fått oss en sludgebomb da. Konge! Neste blir Thunder. Thunder! Det er så søtt. Jeg tripper at den ikke skal være der. Ha den vekk. Let's go. Yes, we wish to travel there. So, why did Vinny call you over to Kosordico? I guess the president just wanted us to know that they've got our backs and appreciate the work. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the rogue mega evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about rogue mega evolution reports for us to look into? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. Let's start a strategy meeting, Stinken. Okay, I'm ready. Here's the new info from Winnie. Our first concern is a dragonite. Endelig ska vi få den dragoniten. Second, in John Sector 4, we got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. All three of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega evolved, which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up for this weekend? Of course. Team MC will be supporting you on the ground as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guards down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah, we've called so many rogue Pokémon, Team MC is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we got 3 more Pokémon at risk of rogue Mega Evolution. So we'll stake out each of the locations, then support Stinker from there. Up first, the Dragonite in Bird Sector 3, that one goes to Tony. Naveen, you go keep an eye on the Tyranitar in John Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle the Starmie in Blue Sector 9. We've always seemed to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Lincoln. I'm fine, really. Thanks, Lincoln. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokémon before we go into battle. Alright team, move out. Time to save more Pokémon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Jeg kom akkurat på at jeg har lest at på denne her mystery giftsene så er det nå en sånn der Diancy-greie. At du kan få steinen hans, og så får du da en side-mission som er Diancy. Så la oss bare se om den er tilgjengelig. Shine bright like a gemstone. Skal vi se hva det blir. Extra side mission available. Meet the conditions to begin. Shine bright like a gemstone. You also get the following items. Diancite. Yeah. Jeg vet jeg allerede har fått den. Men hvorfor forsvinner han ikke? Jeg fikk litt lyst til å gjøre den side-missionen da. Kan jeg se hvor den tilfeldigvis er? Eller er det liksom bare en av alle de her side-greiene? Det er de jeg har gjort. Og så må jeg snakke med de for å få de til å bli sånn der. Så jeg må innom alle for å skjønne hvor det er. Ok, men la oss bare ta alle side missions på vei dit. Så snakker vi bare med oss, så ser vi om vi finner DNC i side missionene. Ikke det, vi skal etter hvert gjøre alle side missionsene uansett. Men den DNC-en har jeg litt lyst til å bare få gjort. Mythicals har en spesiell plass i hjertet mitt. Så gidder jeg. Skulle ønske jeg så at de kan bare trykke den knappen for å swappe litt tidligere. Jeg har trykket inn på swap hver gang. Sparer meg for ganske mye tid. Nå sier vi at dette ikke er the one. Sylvie. It looks like my Sylvie is picking up with some strong emotions nearby. Sylvians can use their feelers to send out an aura that people find very soothing, you know. It certainly comes in handy for putting an end to bickering and fighting. I myself am also highly attuned to energy. The air is positively pulsing with anger. Some frightful quarrels must be going on nearby. Do you think you could help us do something about it? Come on, dear. Let's use Sylvie's powers to soothe all the anger and put an end to the quarreling. What you're talking about. No, you don't know what you're talking about. What a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and show these two with love. Your scalp is way stronger for sure. Your barnacle is just as awesome. I mean, my scalp and your barnacle end up in a drawer every time they battle. Fine, I guess both of our Pokémon are strong. You happy now? Well, I never. They weren't arguing, they were giving each other compliments. Let's move on then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere that we should help resolve. Ja. Kira. Det er jo ikke noe, men her da. What's the big deal? I know the whole thing by heart. It's just the punchline that needs work. Yeah, but it's the most important line. You can't expect it then to carry you across the finish. What a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. Now that's a shock. Yes, your timing and delivery were perfect. Say it just like that on the big stage. Thanks, man. This year I'm taking the title of Canary Comedy Whiz for sure. That's the spirit. Just have to then work on its electricity gigs, and you got this in the bag. Oh, it seems they were just rehearsing some sort of stand-up comedy routine. Let's move on then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere that we should help resolve. I'm sorry, but it's about time you decided what's more important to you. They're both important. There's no way I can choose between them. Ah, what a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. You were the one who caught Noibat, so you need to spend more time with it. I shouldn't be the one looking after the poor dear all the time. Honey, you know I love you and Noibat more than anything, but I can't take Noibat with me to work. Well, how about you ask your boss if you can work from home some days? That's a great idea. It would be lovely to spend more time with Noibat and you on work days. I'll ask about it tomorrow. Goodness, those two were simply discussing how best to look after a beloved Pokémon. Let's move on then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere that we should help to resolve. It's a competitive world out there. You can't hold yourself back forever. Fulfill your potential. But what about your promise? Don't tell me you have no intentions of keeping it. Ah, what a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. You're the talented one here. You should press on with Mabel's research task without me. No way, Dad. You promised we'd work together to reach the top research level at the same time. I knew what I promised. But you're strong enough to visit any of the wild zones. Well, my Pokémons aren't quite there yet. Until I train them further, I'll just slow you down. Oh, Dad, my Pokémon are more trained, sure. But I still want us to do this research together. Then we'll compete to see who gets to be the next director of the Pokémon Research Lab. Well, I'll be. They were just getting worked up over how much they want to support each other. Let's move on then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere that we should help resolve. Tar det en igen. Kan man det sista? Det tror vi har varit igenom. Så hoppar de gångarna. What are you looking at? Nope, wrong. Oh, what a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. What are you looking at? Oh, much better. I felt the menace in that one. remember, you gotta make people respect you if you're gonna be part of the syndicate. Thanks for the advice, Teach. I won't let you down, I promise. You sure won't. Let's keep drilling it till we get it. The boss and everyone else are counting on us. Heavens, I was so sure they were fighting, but I suppose they were just training of some sort. Well, I never. Not a single person was arguing. Sylvie seemed so frustrated about not being able to use her aura. Well, honestly, you could have done more to help everyone, Sylvie. People can always use more soothing. You should have pushed a little harder with your powers. Hey, stop fighting. Goodness, what came over me? I shouldn't have taken my frustration out on Sylvie like that. I truly am sorry. Can you ever forgive me, Sylvie? Thank you for everything. I'm sure by now you've started to wish you could spend every day with a Sylvian, If so, then teach a fairy type move to an Eevee. Then after you're showered with love and care, you might be blessed with a soothing Sylvian of your burial. Right then, Sylvie, let's keep spreading love and joy to all corners of Lumio, shall we? In the Society of Battle Connoisseurs, most trainers use fairy-type Pokémon, but some of us in the society adore dragon types too. As I'm sure you're aware, dragon-type Pokémon are weak to dragon ice and fairy-type moves. Battling with dragon types in the fairy-loving SPC leaves you forever in a disadvantaged position. It's rather like the relationship between Jacinthe and Laban. Oh, but those two really do suit each other. So please forget I mentioned everything. I'm afraid I've sidetracked us a bit. Let me get to my point. I'd like you to battle my beloved dragon-type Pokémon to help them grow strong. Just let me know whenever you decide you would like to battle. Sure. You'll do me the favor of battling my dragon types, won't you? You sure will. If you want, my Pokémon are holding dragon fangs, so their attacks will have some real bite. Okay. Dragon types are so strong, but my weakness as a trainer lost us in this battle. Well, my Pokemon can still evolve yet. As I mentioned earlier, it's no easy task raising dragon types in the SPC. I have my Pokemon hold Dragon Fangs to power up their attacks, but the struggle continues. I should have known the winner of Le Super Tornade de Jacinthe would be so strong. Since my Pokemons aren't fully evolved, perhaps I ought to give them the Eviolite to hold instead. But I was persuaded by Laban's motto, the best defense is a good offense. Though Laban can hardly talk, she can't ever seem to win against Jacinthe. Perhaps she should rethink the motto of hers. In any case, I'd like you to have this Dragon Fang. Thank you very much for today. over this. Poison is the best status condition, hands down. It chips away at your opponent's HP, which obviously the smartest way to win. Well, I couldn't agree less. Paralysis puts all other status conditions to shame in my book. Paralyzed opponents have to deal with a nasty drop to their movement speed, you know. Pummeling them while they're slowed and seizing an elegant victory. That's the way to do it. You there, random passerby. You came at the perfect time. Help us settle something, would you? We're trying to decide if poison or paralysis is better. That means facing us in Pokémon battles, starting with me. What do you say? Du ska väl klara? Help us settle whether poison or paralysis is better, will you? First time you'll face my team and their perilously paralyzing move. Shall we then? We shall. Paralyzed Pokemon suffer a significant drop in their movement speed. I'll go all out on offense while your Pokemon are sitting ducks. Well, vi får väl se about that. För lätt. Faktiskt för lätt. Paralysis didn't stop you in your tracks. You defeated me soundly. Oh, but do be careful. Paralysis lingers even after battle ends, you know. In any of your Pokemon paralyzed, be sure to cure them using Paralyze Heals. So you held your own against Lysa's paralyzing moves, did you? Not bad at all. But your next opponent is me. My powerful poison will sap your Pokemon's HP dry. Next up is Poison. You ready to battle? Ready as I'll ever be. Pokemon that have been poisoned take damage over and over again. Soon you'll see how terrifying that can be. Wait, my poison strategy actually failed? I wasn't surprised when Lice lost her battle, but I didn't think I'd lose too. Well, you faced us both, so answer honestly. Which status condition was tougher to beat? Neither of them. Come again? Are you saying you're not bothered by status conditions in the slightest? Though I suppose it's true that neither of us managed to win. Looks like we both have ways to go, huh? There's so many status conditions out there and I want to master them all. Oh, and don't think we've forgotten about your Pokemon either. If one of them still has a status condition from earlier, please use its full heal to cure it. That particular item can cure any and all of status conditions. We always keep a healthy supply. Remember, status conditions should be cured as soon as possible. It's not nice to make your Pokemon put up with the discomfort for long. That's my advice for you, fellow trainer. på taket. Der. Til taket her et eller annet sted. Hadde det da, kanskje det? Kommer jeg opp der, men er det nok? Swing over der, ja. Det tviler jeg sterkt på. Så jeg gjør ikke det. Men her borte er det noe spennende. Her kan vi se på dette huset. Det er noe her. Det er sikkert der løsningen er, tror ikke det. Nå føler jeg vi er inne på noe her. Den har jeg den. Jeg føler sånn at vi kanskje har den. Ja. Klar for ny utviklet. Men jeg får skal ta denne dragonite. kanske. Ja, men tar en dragonite så kan jag få min egen megabolt dragonite. I 4. Dragonite's just up ahead. So Dragonite is pretty troublesome Pokémon. It hits hard and is built up. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious. Something's on your mind? A reason for protecting Lumios. Yeah, I guess I feel like I need to protect the city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lumios is a rogue Mega Evolution problem. We are ready to handle it. Let's go. Let's save this dragonite. Den är från sitt jävligt stycke sen. Alltså, hur då? Let's do this, God of War. ta stormen igjen. Här. Det har blitt kombinert at man skulle bruke den tiden helt til jeg ikke hadde mega-maskiner, va? Da kan vi mega-evolve dragonite. Hvis vi skulle trenge det noen gang. Der må vi nå. Farmtiden. Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Unios will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quasardico once. Keep it up. Dragonite klar. Hva heter den? Dragonite. Da har vi megastones til hele gjengen. Kanskje en til sånn rogue før vi avslutter dagens episode. Ja, jeg skal ta et side missions til å avslutte dagens episode. This hole-weir's been on a fritz recently. I can usually get it up and running again with a well-placed punch or two, but not this time. Maybe it needs a bigger well-up than I can give. It looks like we're gonna need a Pokemon helps to keep this thing into action. Pokemon can have two categories of attacking moves, you know, physical and special. You can check a move's category from the same screen that you use to change Pokemon moves. The icon for physical moves will look like a burst of spikes. That's what we're looking for. If a Pokemon gave this hole-weird a well-up with a fighting type physical move, I think that'd fix it. Okay. Prøv å rock smashe. Oh, it's working again. I knew a fighting type physical move would do it. Nothing like a good thwack to fix things up. You sure this machine's okay? It's fine, trust me. This is how we fix all our electrical appliances at the dojo. Anyway, thanks a bunch. This whole weird would have been stuck without you. Right. Vi kan jo ta turen bort dit vi skal, og så avslutter vi der. Skal vi starte neste episode med en Rogue Mega Evolutions. Han er jo rett bort igjen. Vi skal kalle den sidequests and Mega Evolved Dragonite. Men før vi går og tar den Tyranitar, så bare stopper vi rett her borte. Jeg har rundt hele greiene her. Du skal ikke gjøre det lett for meg. Nei. Right, da stopper vi der for i dag. Takk for at du har sett på Pokémon Gaming. Og så forsøker vi også å komme i gang litt, ikke så lang ventetid til neste gang. Se hva mer Pokémon Legends CA har å by på. Takk for i dag.